Well, it's been a while since the siege and I have something incredible to show you. I've been testing out how many troops you can get on the battlefield, but today it seems like the Empire is coming to take control of the Aserai lands. The Aserai forming up here, but the arrows are already raining down on the Empire's troops, so we must form up quickly, and boy do we have a massive shield wall. On the Empire's team we have the legionaries, we have the archers, and we have the skirmishers at the front. The Aserai having a very similar setup on their side. Forming a shield wall here to try and stop the rain of arrows, but the Aserai are moving forward quickly, and boy do they have a lot of missiles coming our way. You can see most of them also have javelins on top of those archers, and boy is there a lot of them. This is truly a horde coming to defend their lands against these attacking but well organized and powerful troops that you can see here. Looking at the archers' point of view, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, especially shooting over friendlies and trying not to hit them, because that's probably not advised. As the armies reach closer, more missiles are being fired from both sides. The front line of the Empire is ready to receive the Aserai charge. Could they hold them off? Well, let's see. The amount of missiles coming is the same, but the Empire are about to exchange, throwing back javelins but taking a lot of fire themselves. Men going down left and right, taking javelins once again, and the archers as well taking javelins from the Aserai lines. Here we go. The enemies are about to clash. The armies are going in, taking javelins to the face. But this is it. This is the ultimate battle in Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord. The sheer number of troops at the moment is rather overwhelming. It seems like the Empire are going to have the advantage when it comes to formations, but the Aserai are really getting in there and swinging pretty wild. Archers sitting at the back, pinging, doing their thing. The Aserai archers are superior, I would say, to the Empire, so if they can keep them at bay, that's probably going to be to their advantage. But the Empire legionaries really doing their bits, chopping up Aserai soldiers left and right with their cleavers and their long swords. Their shields also doing a great job of defending themselves from those deadly arrows from the Aserai. Some of the Aserai forces are breaking through the front lines, trying to get to the archers, but it seems like they're being fended off pretty well. Even when they get up close to these Palatine archers, they're not too bad in melee, so it doesn't seem... Oh, and an arrow straight to the head. Absolutely brutal from that Empire soldier there. They are doing a great job at keeping these guys at bay. Looking at some of the infantry, it seems like some of the Empire soldiers have actually strayed away from their front lines, and this could not be very advantageous to them, but it seems like they've managed to get back to their lines just before they're taking too much damage from being astray. But the cavalry coming in, trying to do their thing. This is the Empire Lord, the Empire General. He doesn't sit at the back, he gets straight in on the battle, doing his thing, ordering his troops, but also getting a fair share of bloodshed himself. You can see the battle seemed to split off a little bit, people fighting, some one-on-one battles, but mostly trying to hold that front line, work together, especially the Empire. They have been trained since birth to work together. These legionary soldiers are the best of the best when it comes to infantry, and very few can match it. The Aserai are putting up a fight, but it doesn't seem like they're pulling this off too well. The invading forces just seem like they're a little bit too strong. You can see them really clearing out, especially these stray ones. They're trying to get away. Some of them are losing their morale and breaking, but they're just being wiped out by the Empire. With the supporting arrows coming in, it seems like the Empire are really starting to take this battle, but the Aserai haven't lost yet. They're very deadly, those massive swinging swords, those two-handed weapons from the Aserai. You can see them swinging left and right, doing a lot of damage. Javelins coming in as well from their skirmishers. Whilst they're not the most powerful when it comes to armor, they have got those deadly javelins, which a stray hit can do a lot of damage. But here we go. The Empire also have their javelins straight to the chest. That is 2 shots in a row. These guys are very strong, very powerful. He seems to be punching the Aserai guy in the face. He's almost taking the mick at this point, but pulling out his weapon, he's going in for the last few. But the Palatine Guard of the Empire are really doing their bits when it comes to their shots with their bow and arrows. Now, I don't know about you, but it looks like a lot of the Aserai troops are starting to be a little bit surrounded. they haven't quite held out as well as they thought they would do. I think their general is dead at this point, so some are starting to run away. It seems like the archers are the ones that are in the vastest number when it comes to the Aserai. But then again, oh my word, these guys with two-handed swords are doing a lot of damage, but they seem to be being dealt with pretty well when it comes to it. The battle raging on. Countless men dying left, right and centre. This is a true bloodbath. I think there's around 1,600 troops on the battlefield at the moment. Hopefully that shouldn't go on for too much longer, because I don't know if my computer can handle it, but the Aserai trying to get in there with the archers and get a few shots in there. Hopefully they're not going to hit any of their allies, but it seems like they're trying to risk everything going into the melee. These guys are not meant for melee. This is not going to end well. They have very big sticks, and it didn't seem like that was the way for that archer to go. A battle raging on here, an Empire troop against a couple of skirmishers. He seemed to take an arrow to the back. That wasn't a very friendly way of doing it, but the battle still raging on, yet the Aserai numbers seem to be dwindling when it comes to comparison with the Empire. The fight seemed to spread out more and more, leaving the general of the Empire able to pick them off if he needs to. And it looks like over in that right corner there seems to be a bit of a cluster where some of the Aserai men are being slaughtered, getting surrounded from both sides. The Empire really just mopping up people on the sides now, and then moving into that corner just to finish off. Yeah, it does look like they're being surrounded a little bit over in this direction. Could this be the end of the Aserai? They came to defend their homeland, but it doesn't seem like they're going to last for much longer. There's a few dwindling on the outside, but most of them are being lost in the center there, and they are being surrounded as it goes. The Empire converging on these last few men. It looks like this is the end. They came to defend their homeland, but they are dying left, right and center. These guys with the two-handed swords can do a lot of damage, especially to the weaker and medium armor Empire units, but these big shields from the legionary just seem to be able to block them, and the rest of the legionaries coming in to help clear up these few Aserai that are left, slaughtered in the center, and it's all over for the Aserai. That's it. The Empire's been victorious. The invaders have won, and the Aserai did not manage to defend their lands. Maybe they'll get their revenge another time. You never know who could take the land one day and who can lose it the next. In Mount & Blade 2, Bannerlord.